Yeah, look around. Doesn't look good, does it? Everything's pretty much empty. Well, you knew why I took my goldfish out. So they're gone, and now I've decided to change everything around and empty almost all my tanks. But not to worry, I've got a plan. At least I think I do. Hi there, and welcome back to Stubbs Aquatics. As you've seen, my fish room is basically empty. I've got some plans. In fact, I will be emptying the tank behind me. I've got to change things around. You know, some plants are already gone, and well, things are going to be changing. Hopefully for the better. But for now, the vast majority of my fish are outside. Well, you know, I've already taken my all my goldfish outside, and they're either been set off to be sold or in breeding ponds. Later in the summer, some of my female shabbunkins will be coming back inside. But like I said, everything's changed. I want to change around my fish room yet again. And it's for my benefit, not for social media. I like changes in the fish room, and you know, it keeps your mind occupied. I really need to keep my mind active. Otherwise, you know, sometimes it gets me into trouble. Believe it or not. Anyways, what I've done is I'm going to be taking my barbs outside, at least the vast majority of them, for breeding purposes. I like to take them out every year about the same time in, well, it's in middle of June. It's finally warm enough during the night that I'm not worried about it getting too cold for them. Currently, it's about 69, 70 degrees, that being the water temperature. And that's about perfect, being that's what they're used to, and that's what they come from. So I'm going to show you the setup I use to breed my barbs. Now, anyone can do this. It's not expensive. It will cost you a $25 barrel. And from there, I'll explain what to do, and it's pretty simple. If it doesn't work for you, oh well, your barbs got to spend the summer outside. They're going to color up, they're going to grow a lot, and they're going to be much healthier. So come on with me, and I'll show you what I do with my barbs. I think you'll learn something from it, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So what I have here are three 55-gallon drums or barrels. I've cut the tops off them. I'm allowing the water to get, well, a little bit stagnant, allowing for mosquito larvae to get a hold. Then throwing in a few plants just to get everything going. I just want to cycle it, and so when my fish go in there, I don't have to deal with new tank syndrome. It doesn't take long for the mosquito and other larvae to hatch in here, and well, there's going to be a great feast once my fish get in there. So what I do is I mesh the very top of the barrel. Actually a screw top, which works perfectly when you put the mesh on it. But more on that a little bit later. As I stated, it's really important to let this water cycle. I don't even have the filter or any oxygen going right now. Again, I'm just trying to attract some insect life and some microscopic life, and I don't want to disrupt that with it. Once it gets a little bit closer, I start adding some plants, these being live plants for fish to breathe or breed on, and also for added oxygen. You can see the fine mesh at the bottom. That stops the adults from going down below and allows area for the fry to escape from the adults, plus also the eggs. You can see the mosquito larvae already active in here, and that's what I'm looking for. Now obviously I don't want to have an issue with mosquito larvae hatching, so my fish, I have to time it just right to get the fish inside. Uh, what you need to do is hook up a couple good filters at the very bottom, and that can be easily done. And then you just hook your hose right to it and then right through the mesh. It's really simple. Anyone can do that. It doesn't take any skill. Well, it's time to get these fish outside. Now, I know they're not excited to get caught by a net. They think they're going to get fed. But once they see this net, they're not going to be as excited. At least not until they get to spend some time outside. These are Rosie and Odessa barbs. These are my gold barbs. I have some juvenile ones and some adult ones. I'm really hoping that they'll breed for me this year. I was not successful in breeding them last year outside, but I have higher hopes this year. You can see they're bagged up. They're ready to go. I've got some more oxygenating plants in there, and they can also breed on them as well. These are my Odessas that I'm going to take outside. You can see some really big females in there. I'm hoping for big things with these ones this year. And these are my Rosie barbs. These I should have no problem getting them to breed. This is their pond or barrel that they're going to be in. I've got some fake plants and some natural plants in there, along with a lot of rounded stone for the fish to scatter their eggs on, which hopefully the eggs will either fall down below or be at least stopping the adults from eating them. This is what my Odessa pond will be, and I have to set it up a little bit more. As you can see, they can't wait to get out, and well, with the Odessas, they're going to hide on me. The gold barbs, again, I wasn't successful last year in breeding them. I'm really hoping I can. What you see is a bag of marbles, and again, that's just more like rounded stone, and it's going to prevent the adults from feeding on their own eggs. Well, I've released the gold barbs. They're hiding and trying to hide. The Odessas, I know what they're doing. They're going to hide for a couple days, and that's going to be common with Odessas, and I'm prepared for that. Now, as far as my Rosie barbs, they're already active and hunting mosquito larvae already. You can see them actually hitting them. These guys, well, I think everything revolves around food with them. I'm not exaggerating. They were just released minutes ago and are nice and calm and relaxed already in this small barrel. I can't believe these guys. In fact, I just gave them some flakes, and they're on it already. They should have no problem. Now the Odessas, they're going to take some coaxing in order for them to come up. Gold barbs are not quite as shy as the Odessas, but once they come around, I'm expecting, like I said, good things from them. Well, this is just the first week of this process. I'll be doing updates throughout the summer. I am anticipating them breeding by next week. We're going to get some warm weather this week, and then that should be followed by some rain the following week, which should really trigger some spawning. That being the temperature swing, plus they've been getting quality feed outside, being what I'm feeding them and the live food that's available to them. If you're wondering why these two are meshed, one, it's to prevent them jumping, and two, it just gives them a little bit more shade, being that these type of fish prefer a little bit more shade while they breed. They're a little bit shyer than the Rosie barbs. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and might have even learned something from it. Imagine that, you learned something from me. That's a scary thought. Anyways, if you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Think about subscribing, and hopefully we'll see you on the next video. If you haven't already checked out my pond series, it's just about done. I just have to release the reveal, and I can't wait to do that. So check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Take care, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.